This is the first video on graphs, equations, and inequalities. And the first example here is asking for us to solve an inequality. And inequality means it's not equal to. So in the normal sort of equation, you'd have x plus 6 equals 3. And then you can just rearrange this to find x. So you could take 6 off both sides to find that x is minus 3. But in this case, it's saying that x plus 6 is greater than 3. So what value could you put into x to make x plus 6 greater than 3? Well, if you put 1 into this, 1 plus 6 is 7. And 7 is greater than 3, so x is 1. That works. What about if you put in x is 0? So if you put x is 0 in, 0 plus 6 is also greater than 3. Yeah, that works as well. But at what value does it start to not work? And that's where this comes in, our equation that we worked out before. So when we put x as minus 3 into this, minus 3 plus 6 is 3, but 3 is not greater than 3, so this one doesn't work. And in fact, any value that you put in that is greater than minus 3 does work. And it works in the same way as the way that we work this out, but we use the same sign here instead of the equal sign. So if we were to do that again, it'd be x plus 6 is greater than 3, and then take away 6 from both sides, x is greater than minus 3. And that thing is solved. Our inequality has been solved. Now it's asking us to illustrate this solution on a number line. So the number line looks like this, where that's our x value, and the value where x is minus 3, let's say, is here. That would be minus 2, minus 1, 0, and 1. I'll put minus 4 here as well. And what it's asking for is to show our solution on the number line. So that means we have to put a circle around here, and it's anything greater than this. And we could do an arrow like that. Now here's the thing, we leave this circle hollow. We don't fill that in. We would fill this in if we saw on here a different inequality sign like this. If it's got a little line under it like that, it means it could be equal to 3, and that would be shown on a number line with a bolded in circle like that. But because we're not including the 3, we leave the circle hollow like that. And you can see that symbol in example 2. So this symbol does include 19, and we could do the same thing we did before by just solving it like normal, but using the inequality sign. So we have 3x plus 7 is the same as or greater than 19. We can move the 7 to the other side, leaving the 3x. So 3x is the same as or greater than, and this will be 19 minus 7, which is 12. And then we can divide both sides by 3. X is the same as or greater than 4. To show this on a number line, it's the same that we did earlier. And this time I have to show the number 4. And I could show the number 5, number 6, number 7. And let's put a number 3 here as well. And it's asking us to show the solutions. But because we have this equal sign on the inequality, when we put a circle around 4, we have to fill it in like this. Now, if x has got to be greater than or equal to 4, then it could be anything this side of it. So we put an arrow like that to show that it's that side of it, like that. And the